Mijn naam is Brian en vandaag gaan we beginnen met een gloednieuwe video. En nou, we spelen de Telltale series Game of Thrones. I've never seen the seasons, I've never seen the series. I actually want to see it, but I'm going to wait. Let's begin. Let's just begin. Let's just begin. Let's just begin. Dit is cool. Ga ik even dus, sorry daarvoor. Even. Sorry hoor. Zo. I'm back. Okay. Let's play. Let's begin episode 1. The Northerners will never forget. Trouwens, dit is mijn tweede video met Facecam. Ik ben een beetje meer like, in te komen in de Facecam. En waarom niet? Oh wait, I just found out that I can... No, that's even bad. Is that better? No, that's my door. Now you can see my door. Ik kan mijn deur zien. Zo. No, it is. No shit. For thousands of years, house folders have been loyal banner to the house Stark. Now it's raised the wolf, where they harvest our era and what taste no nothing. Fake to leave.
Two weddings brought on by beheadings, yet all is happily.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Oh,
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too. No one never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's
Paf! Ik zie dat ik het
I'm
voor.
questioning Norrin's story.
Paf!
Which grows more
He's a
far-fetched
cop.
every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your
Right,
job.
thanks.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Bow will remember
Thank
that.
you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
I forgot about subtitles again. Oh, God damn it.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King of
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard. The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
The North remember!
Remembers!
Got it.
Oei. Verkeerd zegt.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be
Dat
done.
is like zo getekend.
It's been on
Zo,
my
de
mind
background is
for a
like
while.
getekend. En de bandjes zijn
Something
echt.
must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward you?
I know I cannot skim this. Okay. Sorry for this. I'm gonna put on audio, video, settings. Yeah.
Your loyalty. What can I offer you? You served me well.
I want to
Let me
fight.
with you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire.
En ik ga deze
You've
episode in
erased
twee
those
parts
doubts
splitsen.
entirely. It would
So
be an
yeah,
honor to
okay.
see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard
won't
work
let
has
you down.
paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go.
Yes, my
Find
lord.
Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
I will. Hello, Case.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine.
But you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck
Oh,
to
it's
ignore
like
when you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
It's your job to do the work and stop complaining.
You try squiring for Norin and see how much you like it. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Who doesn't love bacon? Who doesn't love
farms.
bacon? Who doesn't
All
Who does
I'm
love
saying is-
bacon?
At this rate, we'll never be more than
Yeah,
this.
stop my glass, Squire.
The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
No, stop my saga.
Fucking wedding.
Enough whining.
Sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
Ik denk dat Kees totaal met me mee is. Stop mijn glaas, Squire.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking
Lekker
phrase.
idee. Good thing.
Nice night for a wedding.
Good mood. It's not in a good mood.
Not often he finds a willing
Oh,
husband for one of his daughters.
Ooh.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Stop my glass, Squire.
What's gotten into you? You're acting
Nothing.
rather odd.
I'm
Nothing.
fine.
I'm fine.
I'm so glad to hear it. Now take the fucking flagon already.
Ik denk dat ik iets verkeerd heb
What's
gedaan.
wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Warlord forced to save Bowen. Save Bowen!
But what about? What the hell was that
You
about?
choose to wait for
Hold on,
Bowen.
would you? What's the rush?
Run.
Run! We need to get back to camp.
Ja! Nee, nu nog niet. Nu moet de bussen.
Run, Ray! Garrett, we have to get back. A gift from the king.
Weird. Press and hold and then drag. Press and hold and then drag. There we go. Yeah. Ik zou lezen met de schild. Ja, ik zou wel werken met de schild.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot
Misschien had ik
that
beter
one!
Lord Baron. Fuck off! Nee. Ik weet niet wie dat was, maar wel even. Ik kom zo hard voor ook. Ja, deze heb ik. Oeh! Oké, probeer ik af te leiden. Fuck off. Fuck you bastards! Kom man, je fuck. Laat mij los. Laat mij los. Fuck you. Nee. Wordt overreden. Heeft hij dat verdiend, denk je?
Good fucking riddance.
Roy. Man, dat is niet zo hard in de fight.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Hey, he's gone, my lord. There was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Ik weet niet of dat de eerste decision is. Niet naar nu. Pak dat zwaard. Rechts. Zwaard.
Walter you fucking traitor! Go
Fucking traitor.
While there's still time.
Shit, iets geraakt.
Seven hells.
Net de losse squire.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walter Frey says time. Don't run!
Oh nee.
Guard this with your life. Return it
Oh,
to
dat
Heimat,
zwaard.
where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Moet ik het pakken? Of kan ik gewoon weglopen?
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I won't leave you.
And you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. If you
I swear that I will.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Oh my god.
With love from the fray.
Kon ik hem gered hebben als ik hem had gewaarschuwd? Ik denk het wel. Nou ja. Do you swear that you will join me, XD? Altijd al eens die serie willen bekijken. Iron from Ice. Episode 1. Veel mensen het bloed af van dat zwaard. Oh, wel nee. Een varken! Schattig. Oeh. Kunnen we teruglopen? Dan zien we heel de weg teruglopen. Dus we hebben dat zwaard. Oh nee. We hebben niet dat ik dat varken moet doden. Gelukkig. Ja, dan heb ik zo de kans om dat varken te doden. Hey. Het lag daar een dood varken. Mensen dat hebben gezien, het lag daar een dood varken. Gaan we naar varken. Dat is nog even een beestje. Zie je? Alles is getekend in de achtergrond. En dan het ventje is het zelf. Denk ik. Oftewel is het gewoon mijn recording. De capture card er niet gemaakt. Hallo?
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Zijn fantastische
He
vriend.
still have his bacon.
Oh my god! Oh, nu gaan jullie het krijgen. Please Sam, alsjeblieft, dat ik die fucking slaaf mag
There's
doden.
nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah!
That's so. You can try if you like.
Bacon!
And then we'll feed you
Oh
to
fuck
the
you,
pigs.
King.
Get
Yeah, bacon!
my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oh. Please, Mike, I'm kidding.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Grijp de bacon. Goed vast. Fuck you.
You.
Ooh. Fuck you, bitch. Nice. There's a two-handed sword. Let's get one-handed.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Dat ben je eigenlijk met een hooivork.
You really are a pig
Moet je
farmer,
kiezen
aren't
hooivork
you?
of doe een hooivork. Een hooivork is handig. Waarom? Zie je dat? Daarom is de hooivork handiger. En nu de axe voor de speer. Waarom? En nu? Neem de bijl dan goed vast. Ik pak nu je zwaard. Dat heb ik niet, hè, meneertje. Niks met de andere. Oh, dat was ik niet. Nee.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Ik ben niet zo slecht als jullie.
Thank you.
Nou, ga. Jij deed niet zoveel tegen mij, die andere twee.
Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Ik denk dat die gast mij nog gaat helpen op het einde. Die gast dat ik heb laten mercyen. Kijk, maar nu is het naar je vader.
Father?
Vader?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
Dat was snel. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
What the fuck? How's that ever? I tried to stop them. I tried to stop them, dan ging niet dood. Iron Man, Stronghold of House of Forces. Zie je, dat is zo getekend. Zo, allemaal geschilderd.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Yeah, I survived, maar mijn... Oh, mijn knie. Oeh.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Oh, arme. Hij is zijn vader, zijn zus en zijn lord verloren.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder.
Hoe kan
It was your
een paar
family.
steken in
I
een...
can't say I would have done any different than you.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Wormen?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours are fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester...
Is het niet logisch dat je Wormen eruit haalt en niet erin
A
steekt?
serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
The fuck? Die gast smeet gewoon Wormen in
Together,
zijn been.
unprepared to lead.
Oh, ik voel me zacht van mijn been.
Right.
Oh, ik kom in mijn been
This
nu
might
vast.
hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
This might hurt a bit.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was
I
as
was
good
given
a
a
sword as any
message.
man I've seen.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
The North Grove.
He said, the North Grove could never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting.
He revealed a
It's more
secret.
than just a myth. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Okay.
Go on.
Eén ding.
Don't
Dus
stop now. It's
een
better
paar
to
keer
let the blood
steken in de
circulate.
been. Dus deze man. Een paar keer steken in de been. Een paar wormen ingieten. Dus wonden opentrekken. Een paar wonden en wormen in doen. Dicht doen. Toenaaien en je been is weer heel. Er zit wormen in het lichaam. The Lord's Chair. Kan ik een beetje sneller lopen? Oké.
The Ironwood Grove.
Er is alles wat hoog gemaakt. Als je gewoon een kaars laat vallen. Als je gewoon bijvoorbeeld die kandelaar daar. Die kandelaar hier. Als dat aanstaat en dat valt. En dus heel je huis in brand. Een beetje hè. Want de rest is van steen. Een beetje van steen. En dan alles van hout. En aan het zoeken waar ik hier naartoe moet. Ik ben wabbelen met die had, maar... Show sword.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
And show sword again.
Keep moving, I need to see you walk. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Can I
Can
go
I
now?
leave now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Je moet niet sorry voelen. Je hebt niks, je kan er niks aan doen.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Je kan er niks aan doen. Off the bed now. Naar
Garrett was
bed.
just telling me how valiantly Lord
denk dat
Forrester
Kees-
fought to the end.
Dat je net te vroeg.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything,
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
a fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he...
The North Grove.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
I see. You have the Forester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
The bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and
Yeah,
Ramsay
but you
Snow will want his
understand
retribution.
what this means.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on
They
Forest
killed my
land.
family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you, Alistair? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much.
Let's
of him.
demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the
Take a
lord
knee.
of this house, and he needs our help.
You were giving
It's
me
bad
a
enough the
scene.
Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done
I've
nothing
done
wrong.
nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially
I'm not a
now,
criminal.
the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle,
What?
you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Wat moet ik dan doen in de gevangenis?
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry.
But
You caught me by
your duty
surprise.
to Lord Forrester.
It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only
Doe iets doms, help altijd.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Lie, I told no one. I told
need to
Lady
know the
Forrester and I
truth.
said, no, I lie. I told no one.
Then Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
I lied to my uncle.
But from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Oeh. Ik zou eigenlijk ook wel willen gaan. Ik zal Skyrim. Ik heb steeds Skyrim gezien.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve met honor.
I know you will.
Peter was at him, I say you're proud. Maybe.
Garrett, wait!
Is dat mijn nicht misschien? Kan ik lieven? Kan ik lieven?
Be safe.
Oh. Ik durf je niks te zeggen. Of waar een knuffel te geven of zo. Heartless bastard. Long road ahead.
Ethan?
Ja? Ik eet geen eten.
Ethan!
Nou, fuck off. En Ethan Forrester.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just
I
forgotten the
win. Anders hebben we Ethan.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Was dat hem vroeger
Don't worry.
misschien?
It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Is dat hem misschien vroeger als kind?
And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ah, oké, dus dat
Ryan,
is
she's
een
perfectly
crazy
safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you were the lord of the house.
I am
Well, I've been
punished.
punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
We'll have to have both.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple.
Do as I say.
It would be nice if someone did what I wanted.
Do as I say.
But Ethan would be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Nee, een lord beschermt zijn people.
Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family.
I'd rather stay here. Tell him I'm busy at the moment.
Perhaps the Lord could play games after he tends to business.
He's right. It's okay. You should go.
Fine. Let's be done with it.
Zo jammer.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you said you wished to stay. If you wish to stay lord of this house, then show him the same defiance.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
He died a hero.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye. And look where that got him.
Oh.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Apologies?
My apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You Foresters have
Laten
shit
scheet,
on us
volgens
for
het.
generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Oh.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
You murdered his
You
family.
murdered his family.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Ooh. You say it, Mom.
May be lord of this house. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you
Do
like.
as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Wrecked, motherfucker. Who is that?
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Ethan made this for me. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Till the day you can what?
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Dat is zo raar, hè. Vroeger hadden zij nooit een gsm of iets. En nu kun je zeggen van, ah ja, al hadden. Nee. Bij hun was dat nooit. Bij hun moesten ze hopen dat het goed ging. Ik kan nog niet uit, dus er is hier iets.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Echt waar. Klik. Check my explorer. Oh my god, Kate. Click up. Skirt up, okay.
One moment.
Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody's
Sorry,
over
lady.
there.
I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Ooh, let's have some sex.
Begging your pardon, lady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, my lady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, my lady. You work for Lady Marjorie?
Nee, slaap het gaat niet goed.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, my lady.
Good night.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Oh, ik heb dan liever die ene gast daar. Night.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I
What
thought of you
now,
more
Knight?
as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I
Het is
feel
nog...
about what's
Ja,
happened to your
eigenlijk.
family.
Eigenlijk, hoe dat je het zegt,
I feel
Kate.
your pain as
Good
if it were my
night.
own.
Good night.
What you've
Wat nou
suffered
night?
is
Het is
beyond
late.
imagining.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must
Zij weet
understand
meer.
there are limits to what I can say,
Zij weet
especially
meer.
here in King's
Zij
Landing,
weet
now
meer.
known to the Queen.
Sowieso dat zij meer weet.
To have a
Ze
handmaid
klinkt zo
whose
raar.
family
wanneer-
fought for
Ze
Robb
klinkt zo
Stark.
raar. Zij weet meer.
It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the Northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Wat als je verlegen bent en dan niet durft? Het moet wel raar zijn.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Oh nee, niet deze t-shirt.
Good luck.
Waarom doe ik dat toch altijd? Deze is mijn leuke t-shirt. Dan ga je in de antisociale kerk.
You can do this.
Dan ga je in de antisociale kerk. Hoe dat je dat zegt, Geen? Had je de antisociale kerk weer? Wat de fuck, een dwerg?
Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Een dwerg is getrouwd met een vrouw.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House
De fuck, ik kom nog niet eens op de grond. Bow your head. Kneel before her.
Your Grace.
Wat een dikzak. Geen, je ziet toch, dit is fucking voeten.
You may rise.
De Queen
House
is
Forrester
altijd
is a northern house loyal.
echt bol.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Op
Is
naar
her
de
family
biggest
loyal to
loser.
the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet...
Oh.
For centuries the Forresters...
Ik weet niet wat de juiste antwoord is. Je kunt ze niet zeggen aggressive, blij, en dat is dat en dat.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
Ik weet niet wat ik zit, sorry,
I
ik ben niet aan
see.
het opletten.
Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not
Ik denk dat de bedoeling is...
But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your
Yes,
Grace.
Your Grace. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house.
Ja, maar haar vader heeft eigenlijk
To
samengespleegd.
prevent that from happening, wouldn't
Ik heb Epic Game of Thrones
Ask
gezien.
any
Geen.
Lannister, and they do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes,
Your
anything.
Grace. I would do anything.
Nadat hij wist wat voelde.
What did you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe in the Northern Army.
Hans, ik zei help
Raises an
me.
interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up...
What is that? What was
Our
that?
dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Oh, fuck you,
Loyalty
you
can be such a
queen.
hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours.
Ik denk één verkeerd woord en mijn kop is eraf. Kan niet, ik zag even weg.
Beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you
Stoor
do
me aan
then?
hem.
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly, your
Marjorie,
handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Oh, zij
I'd like a word with
zij
you,
kijkt niet blij.
Of course, Your Grace.
Heb ik iets verkeerd gedaan? Misschien kan ik nog met deze dwerg overeenkomen. Hé, dwerg!
I'll walk you out.
Echt?
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then,
Kees, ik mag met de dwerg overeenkomen.
we only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be
Family
trying
is in
times for
danger.
your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said.
Dat is wel een punt.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences.
Ik heb normen
She takes great
verbeterd
pleasure
van
in
mijn
living
andere
trials.
team.
I take mine in thwarting them.
Of nee?
We must find our amusements where we can.
Nee, dat is de Dion. Dat is
She
de Dion.
threatened to
Dat
give your
kan
Ironwood
normen
to
verbeteren.
another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Ben ik echt niet aan meeluisteren met
The
story.
crown needs boats. Boats need wood.
What are you
And I
suggesting?
speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion. But it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promise Sansa
Oh,
I'll
that's
join
right.
her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Oké. Nu nog L-A. En dan zo.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei's always looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true.
What?
And
It's
Oberyn
true.
Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told you
Exclusively
have a
available on
paramour,
YouTube.
which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Margaery well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ask for help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Ik weet niks grappigs meer.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene? Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Seven hells. Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that?
Shit.
I know I heard something.
Stay still. Don't move.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Questo è molto adesso un film melted.
Bloody hell.
Ja.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather,
Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
I want to be like that. Like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Miss.
Oeh, ik kan ik heel slecht
Judgment,
zien.
Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord
Nani.
Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Oh nee, ik mag de sign. Ja.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends
Wat
on
is take 3
Ethan of House Forester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime.
Oh nee! No!
Please, my lord! My lord,
Ik
please!
wil het sparen, maar ik wist met 3 vingers houden.
My lord, normally it is the lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
You must do
You
it.
may carry out the sentence, Sir Royland.
My family. This is injustice, my lord!
Het was niet mijn bedoeling. Wat waren we? Het was echt niet mijn bedoeling. Oh.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Just yourself, of course.
Was I
Maester,
right?
what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
As Maester, I cannot support mutilation. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The Bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Oui. Oui. Mr. Duncan.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. You're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
En nu babbelen met hem.
Sword
Geef nu
up!
babbel maar neem hem aan
Swing
de
left!
meeting.
Sorry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills.
No,
I
no,
would
why?
never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so,
I haven't
your
made
father would be proud.
Duncan.
Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being a sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision?
I am so sorry. Sorry. Sorry for the boer.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Oh, ik denk ook dat ik hem al pakken. Ik vind hem cool. Ja, we gaan hem pakken. I'm sorry, Duncan.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord, but are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right.
Ah ja, nu moet ik naar hem
I'll
gaan.
tendering to do it at once.
En nu moet je naar hem gaan en dan zeggen, ja, dus, ja, ik heb de bracer gegeven, ja, en dan moet je dat doen, ja, ja, ja. Mag ik naar haar babbelen?
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Ik kan altijd hem de bracer geven. nézd, mert nem babban. Hi, Ryan.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget, but...
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
Any man who betrays our family or becomes a danger to you or Talia, that is my enemy.
Then I'm glad you punished him. Men like him killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Nu, waar in de hel heb ik die gast hier gezien?
Do it like you mean it.
Do it like you mean it. Like, hey Peter. Hey Peter. Hey Peter. Hey Peter.
Yes, Lord Ethan.
Oh, Peter.
Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
En nu cutscene? Ah. En nu in de episode. En zo, my new sentinel will be... End the episode. Oei. I'm sorry, Duncan. Ik hoop dat hij daar blij mee is. Oh, wacht, ik ga nog altijd lezen, hè. Ik heb misschien gezegd dat hij alleen machine is.
Has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Whomever's not chosen should feel no shame. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Oh my god, I can choose. Oh my god, I can choose.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice.
Duncan will remember that.
Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastards...
Als ik zo'n power had, echt waar,
Coming
hè.
here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would
Oh,
happen.
yeah.
He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
I will hear from my Sentinel. Please.
The Bolton
Proceed.
sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall.
Like
Make the
Madoon.
bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that
Hey,
it
help me.
takes.
Bring like Madoon.
We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Let the law.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf. But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment.
What do you
recommend? I don't
recommend?
doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Ja, was een beter dat.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad.
Dat
It's
kan
pure
ook.
folly to just give away the only currency we
de
have to
woord
bargain.
peace of dingen geven.
Although Sir Royland may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Ik denk dat het toch beter was dat ik beter...
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Oh man, Ramsay, wait at the gate.
Very
Moet
good,
naar
my
die
lord.
kom.
I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Stel zien.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Ik denk dat Duncan... een beetje boos is.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
Ik denk dat hij...
There will always
Oh,
be
ik
those
weet
who
niet.
question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's
Nee,
not
we
what I
liever je
want
beschermen.
either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct.
Ik denk dat Asher wel een goede
She
fighter
knocked
is.
out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
We brengen Asher terug.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Ik denk dat dit een goede tijd is om te stoppen. Wel, ik hoop dat jullie het leuk vonden, deze episode. Ik ga nog een part 2 maken en de story verder spelen. Hopelijk heeft het gesaved. I don't know. Maar ik ga nu afsluiten, want ik moet nog dingen doen. Dus ik hoop dat jullie van genoten hebben. Jullie zijn echt geweldig. En ik doe heel erg deze job. Ik weet niet of Facecam gaat doen in de volgende part. I don't know, maybe wel. Nou. Life is Strange. Er komt nog Until Dawn video's op. En nog een Life is Strange video. Ik doe normaal 3 op een dag, ik weet niet. Maar ja. Ik ga jullie zien op de volgende video. En doei. Ik hoop dat jullie een leuke dag hebben. Bye bye.